Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, we're going to talk about a project that recently got announced by Coinbase that they have added this token to their roadmap, which means this token has a high likelihood of being listed on Coinbase pretty soon. And this project is called Aurora or the Aurora Token, right? And if you watch till the end of the video, I'll tell you the simple technique that 99% of the people who are in the crypto space miss out in order to make the significant gains that they wish to make in the short term. And I'll tell you how you can predict tokens as well as coins that will eventually get listed on Coinbase based on how Coinbase announces their tokens, right? So watch till the end of the video if you want to learn and understand how the process works. Again, as always guys, I highly recommend you guys to do your own research on any of the projects we cover on our channel. And for this project, I recommend you guys to go to the website aurora.dev in order to learn more about this project, right? But before we talk about Aurora, I want to talk to you guys about Get.io. Get.io, if you guys don't already know, is a centralized exchange that's known for listing low market cap gem tokens way before they get listed on various centralized exchanges such as Binance or Coinbase. This means if you have a Get.io account and if you invest in these low market cap gem tokens, you stand a chance to make 10, 20, 50 or even 100x gains on these cryptos, right? As you guys already know, this is the bear market, and usually bear market is the time when people leave crypto because they don't really feel that anything exciting is happening on the crypto space. But I would like to tell you that bear market is the best time for you to become a millionaire. How is that? Because bear market is the time where you can buy some really good quality low market cap gems that are at an incredibly low price point that you can get into, right? And as you guys know, crypto markets just operate in cycles, just like the stock markets as well as the real estate markets and any other markets, which means we've just come out of a bull market and now we are in a bear market, and we'll go back into a bull market in a couple of years from now. So if you're trying to make the most money in the next bull market, the bear market is where you need to buy the tokens at, and the best place to buy these tokens at is at Get.io. If you go to Get.io's website by logging in and signing up using the link in the description, you can first of all see that they have pretty common features such as buying and selling crypto. You can trade, you can see some of the pricing, different price options with the crypto that they have on their platform. But apart from that, you can also see that they have an earn option where you can deposit your crypto to lend it out or stake it to earn high interest or staking rewards through Get.io, right? But bear in mind that this is centralized staking, so there are risks involved. But at the same time, Get.io is one of the most reputed exchanges out there. The risk is quite minimal if you ask me, right? Apart from that, they also have an NFT platform where you can buy, sell and trade NFTs for a fraction of a cost compared to buying and selling NFTs in blockchains such as Ethereum, where you have to pay very high gas fees. You can basically do the same with Get.io's NFT platform and buy and sell and flip and repeat the process again for NFTs to make some short-term gains as well, right? And if you're trying to buy tokens or coins way before anyone can even hear about those tokens, the best time to buy those tokens or coins is during an IEO or a initial exchange offering. So they offer an IEO through their startup where they constantly offer really high quality cryptos that have not even pumped yet way before they get listed on their exchange. And if you want to take part in that, you can focus on their startup page right here, right? So by using the link in the description to setting up a Get.io account, you get all the benefits that we just now discussed, and you'll also get a 30% trading fee rebate, which helps you to buy more cryptos that you want, right? So by using the link in the description and setting up for a Get.io account, you're also supporting the Brutal Investor channel, for which I thank in advance. So going back to the token of this topic, if you see, it's Aurora, and for the purpose of this video I'm going to rely on the information presented on CoinMarketCap's page for this token along with the information presented on the website itself. But this is only going to be a peripheral analysis, which means you need to do your own in-depth research before you put your hard-earned money on this token, right? So what is Aurora? Aurora is a product that helps Ethereum users and dApps to easily move to the Near blockchain. So we already recently covered about the Near blockchain, and if you guys want to know about that, please check out the recent video that we made right now in our channel. That's a good video that will tell you what Near blockchain is and some of the price predictions and potential of the Near blockchain token Near to be listed on Coinbase as well, so you can watch that video as well, right? So Aurora is basically a product that helps Ethereum users and dApps to easily move from the Ethereum blockchain to the Near blockchain. It allows users to do two distinct things: upload and interact with Solidity smart contracts on Near blockchain and move assets including ERC20 tokens between Ethereum, Near and Aurora via the Rainbow Bridge. So one of the main functionalities of Aurora is to perform two important things, right? The first thing is to upload and interact with Solidity smart contracts, which is the main focus, as well as to help move assets, which includes ERC20 tokens from Ethereum as well as Near blockchain all the way to Aurora, right? So it kind of enables tokens from different blockchains such as Ethereum and Near to be moved onto Aurora, right? And this is done through the Rainbow Bridge. So Aurora's base token is ETH. To deliver the best user experience and familiar tooling for developers. So Aurora, even though it's kind of like a side chain or kind of like a separate blockchain in of itself, it still uses ETH as its main token. So this obviously makes people comfortable and familiar as though they are using the actual Ethereum blockchain. But the benefit of Aurora is that it has some of the lowest transaction fees and some of the fastest transaction speeds of any crypto. So you're basically getting the fast, high scalability feature thanks to Aurora, while having the looks, feel and comfort from a developer standpoint of Ethereum, right? So those are the two main benefits you can get from Aurora. Aurora token is a governance token to ensure proper upgrades to the protocol. Aurora is governed by Aurora DAO, which includes representatives from different ecosystems and sectors of the blockchain industry. So Aurora also has its own token called the Aurora Token, which is the main token of interest in this video. And this token acts as a governance token, and people who hold the Aurora tokens can basically participate in network governance through the Aurora DAO. So Aurora is a decentralized autonomous organization, or a DAO, which means it's a community governed project, right? So this is the quick overview of what Aurora is. So the next section talks about the token supply and allocation, which we'll cover in a few seconds. The subsequent section talks about the team, which is not really relevant to this video. So I encourage you guys to go through this section by yourself, right? Apart from that, there's no other information about Aurora. So let's go to their website itself, which is aurora.dev. So if you go to their website, you can first of all see that there is Aurora Plus, which you can claim your free transaction, which allows you to claim your transactions that you made in your Aurora blockchain for free. So you can basically get the best of Aurora, which already has lower fees and faster transactions, and any fees that you paid will be returned back to you thanks to Aurora Plus, which is the highlight there on the top of the screen right now. And if you scroll further below, I really like their logo first of all, as well as the website. It is quite dark themed, and the main information that they're communicating is that they're shooting for the stars. Aurora provides Ethereum compatibility, Near protocol scalability and industry first user experience through affordable transactions. Again, their main focus blockchains are Ethereum as well as Near protocol, but at the same time they are expanding to multiple other blockchains to make it interoperable as well, right? So they have a 1 second average block time, which is pretty quick, 2 second transaction finality and a 2-cent transaction cost. So this is the next generation of blockchain scalability, which is offered by Aurora. And these transaction costs, even though it's quite low if you ask me, you can still get it back thanks to the Aurora Plus that we saw in the top of the screen right now, right? So you basically get literally free transactions thanks to Aurora with the functionality and scalability of Ethereum blockchain as well as Near protocol, right? So you can click on get started button to get started. You can also join their Discord server, which will help you understand more about the project, as well as ask direct questions from the team itself and get updates from the team. Top crypto projects are already building on Aurora. So you can clearly see that there are lots of projects that are already starting to build on Aurora. Near is one of them. The Graph, Curve Finance, Etherscan, Gnosis Safe, Synapse, as well as Covalent. So these are some of the projects that are already building on top of Aurora. Total value locked is currently $165 million. So this number is expected to grow because this blockchain is seemingly getting more and more popular on a daily basis, and it's still quite early if you ask me. So projects on Aurora is 182 plus ecosystem projects. You can click on the ecosystem button here to check out some of the projects that are currently available on Aurora for you to use. Aurora token price is $1.31 from CoinGecko. We'll go through this in a few seconds, right? So these are some of the most important metrics from the Aurora website itself. So here they have some of the information from their blogs, where Aurora launches the Vote token, which is a different token compared to Aurora. This is as of July 21st, 2022, and you can clearly see that there's no other updates since July 21st. So they have their own new token called Vote, which is also a token that I'll cover in the future video. But this is a kind of token that has been airdropped to a lot of participants of the Aurora ecosystem, right? So Aurora token distribution is mentioned here. It's Aurora elevated. So these are all information that you can get from their website on some of the active news information that they presented through their blogs, right? You can subscribe to their newsletter by adding your email here and clicking on the subscribe button to get direct updates about any future airdrops or future updates from their project to you. Under the bottom right corner, you can see they have the social media information to become a part of their community, right? If you scroll further below, they're providing you with the reason why you need to build with Aurora, because it's simple, fast, affordable. Aurora provides the Ethereum development experience with layer 2 like speed and scalability. If you are an Ethereum developer, getting started on Aurora is as easy as changing the RPC endpoint. So obviously the current focus of all the powerful blockchains that are being built out these days is to make it easy for developers to port their dApps as well as applications from Ethereum to the new blockchain that they're building, in order to make it easier for developers to become familiar with the new blockchain. Aurora is doing the exact same thing. It's making it super easy for developers to port their dApps and DeFi applications to Aurora in a simple and easy way. So they're stating that it's as simple as changing the RPC endpoint, which is quite simple, right? So if you can read through the docs, if you're a developer who wants to port your project to Aurora, you can join the Discord again. The Aurora network is currently in limited availability as we work towards general availability. Depending on your app demands, you may already deploy on Aurora. So again, here they're making a disclaimer stating that they're still obviously in kind of like beta-ish mode. It's still not fully available for all when it comes to developers wise. But if you have a app, depending on the functionalities of the app as well as the configurations of the app, you may be able to directly port it to Aurora without having to seek help from the Aurora team, right? So those are all information for developers that will be useful. Block Explorer, so they have a Block Explorer which is currently operational, Price Oracle which is currently operational, AMM Exchange, Bridge, Data Index, and so on and so forth. So if you have any dApps or applications in mind, you can find that in Aurora right now, because they have 180 plus applications right now, right? Aurora ecosystem, the momentum is building. Here are some of the projects that have launched on Aurora and are benefiting from the first mover advantage. So obviously there are lots of projects that are currently already available at Aurora, and these are projects that were early adopters of Aurora, and they're already benefiting from the early mover advantage. So if you see, Rabbit Wallet or Rabby Wallet is the first kind of like wallet of Aurora. Symbiosis, Brave Browser, Cask Protocol, Con Reality, Impossible Finance, and so on and so forth. You can click on View All Projects to see what's happening. Jump right in, whether you are an individual looking to use one of the projects or a developer wanting to build on Aurora. Now is the time to get started. So obviously they are pitching more and more to developers as well as users. And if you scroll further below, the bottom of the page, you find the social media information along with information about their kind of like documents. You can even get a faucet. You can, if you want a small Aurora kind of like gas fees to pay for, you can click on the faucet here. They have their white paper, which I highly recommend you guys to read through as well. The knowledge base, so a lot of information that will help you understand what Aurora is and how they're planning to kind of like be a long lasting project in the crypto space, right? So now that we covered about Aurora, let's go to the coin market cap page for this token. This token is currently ranked 280th by market cap on coin market cap and is currently trading at $1.31 at the time I'm making this video, and the token is, if you see, it's already green. It's up 0.62% in the past 24 hours. So obviously Coinbase announcement yesterday has made this token pump slightly in the past 24 hours, because these kind of announcements from Coinbase or Binance is crucial, because you need to make sure that you get as early as you can, so that you can make the most short-term gains, right? So if you want to know how you can find projects that will get listed on Coinbase pretty soon, even before Coinbase makes an announcement, I recommend you to watch till the end of this video, because it's going to be a truly amazing technique and simple technique that will help you get ahead in order to make some really good short-term gains, right? So clearly people are buying this token after the Coinbase announcement, and that's why you have a decent pump. Yesterday I think I saw this token pump as high as 5% or something, but now it's slowly decreasing. So clearly people who want to buy this token have already bought this token. They're just waiting for the Coinbase announcement to list this token, right? So that's a cool thing to see. But at the same time, if you see, Coinbase did announce that they will be listing this, when they list this token, they are obviously going to list this token with an Ethereum address, with the Ethereum contract address. So you can only buy and sell ERC20 version of Aurora. So Aurora is its own blockchain, so they have their own kind of like token contract address, but they also are available on the Ethereum blockchain as an ERC20 token, right? So you can only buy and sell Ethereum based ERC20 tokens on Coinbase, which this includes Aurora as well. So when Coinbase lists this token, you can only transfer ERC20 based Aurora tokens back and forth, right? So for that, you need to know the contract address. So you can clearly see this is the contract address. You can also find Aurora on the Near blockchain, obviously, and this is the Near address as well, right? So if you see here, the tags section, which is the most interesting section for this token, this token is not a part of the Coinbase assets or Coinbase Ventures portfolio, but it is a part of the OKEX Blockstream Ventures portfolio, as well as the Injective protocol portfolio, right? So this is very interesting, because it seems like OKEX is also an exchange that will definitely list this token. OKEX is also a popular centralized exchange that is known for listing good quality projects. So when OKEX lists this token, there will be a small pump. And Injective protocol is also a decentralized project, which is also relatively popular. So when they list this project, this token will start pumping again, right? So that's something else to note, because you could make some short-term gains by having those information in mind as well, right? So the market cap is only $85.2 million in market cap, which is quite low if you ask me, for a project that offers so much of Ethereum. But this is also because of the fact that there's so many blockchain projects out there, and people are finding it confusing to determine which blockchain project to use, right? If you see, we covered the Near protocol, which is also a really high quality project. That is also a blockchain project. But Near has to compete with Aurora, Solana, Avalanche, and so on and so forth. So there are lots of high quality new gen blockchain projects, layer on blockchain projects that are competing with each other to take the market cap, right? So it seems like Aurora has only managed to get $85 million worth of market cap share from other blockchain projects, but this is expected to grow as more and more people start coming into the crypto space, right? So if you see, that volume as well is quite good, even though it's not that great, it's still better compared to several other projects. If you look at the max supply when it comes to tokenomics, the token has a max supply of 1 billion tokens, which is quite huge. And also, if you see the circulating supply, which is the worst part of this token, it's only 6% of the tokens are in circulation, which is quite low if you ask me. And this seems to suggest that Aurora is going to have some really bad short-term to mid-term price slumping, because new tokens will get dumped in the market due to the extremely high max supply and extremely low circulating supply. And this is going to make this token quite volatile as well. So you need to be very careful, and this is something that you need to be very aware of, because it is a high risk token, but also with potential high rewards, right? So it seems like the tokenomics is the only bad thing about this token that we've seen so far. But again, the long-term implications of this token is quite good. But at least for short-term, despite the low price that this token can reach because of its tokenomics, the token is still going to get a Coinbase listing very soon. So therefore, you can still make some good short-term gains with this token, right? So when it comes to the charts itself, you can clearly see that the tokenomics based price slumping is already showing. The token has kind of like dumped quite severely, even though in the past 24 hours this token had gone up quite a bit. In the grand scheme of things, the token is at its all-time low, right? So if we take a look at the price itself, the token was worth $8.87 as of 19th of November 2021. It went up, reaching its first all-time high immediately of close to $16 per token as of 21st of November 2021, and then kind of crashed to a price of about $8.36. But from there on, it started going ballistically high, reaching a new all-time high of close to $35 as of 14th of January 2022, and then from there on the token started dumping. The token started dumping quite crazily and reaching an all-time initial all-time low of about $7 or $6.93 as of 16th of March 2022. It then started rising a little bit, reaching a price of $13.84 before fully being decimated because of the current bear market that we are in right now, and the token only seems to be going sideways or in a further downward trend, right? I think right before the Coinbase listing, there will be people who will be buying this token in large volumes, maybe even whales buying this in large volumes, which will kind of put the price above the $1.30 mark. Maybe $1.25 to $1.30 mark, which will be the price of this token. But after the Coinbase announcement and listing, this token will be trading at around $2 or even $2.50, which will give you a good short-term, reliable short-term gain when you buy it at this price point or even lower than this, right? But again, after the Coinbase listing is when this token is going to dump immediately, and I think the token will go below the $1.20 mark, maybe even touching the $1 mark, $1.15 mark. That will probably be the actual floor price of this token after the Coinbase listing, right? So if you're trying to take advantage of this token before the Coinbase listing, then buying it at $1.25 to $1.30 would be the best option for you to make some short-term gains, right? Again, it's not financial advice, just my personal opinion. The long-term implication for this token is there. I think even though the tokenomics is not quite good, the token will continue to make some small pump and dump like how it made back here during June as well as early August. So that's something that you can expect from this token, but that's obviously going to be risky. The long-term price implication, however, is going to be potential that this token will reach $20 per token in the next bull market, or even further than that if you are lucky, and depending on how much competition this project has and how much traction this project continues to maintain till the next bull market, this token can reach $20 to $25 per token in the next bull market, right? So if you're trying to buy this token right now and hold on to it till the next bull market, you can make some really good gains, at least a 20x minimum. But again, this is definitely speculation. You can definitely make some good short-term gains thanks to Coinbase listing, but long-term gain potential is going to be speculative, and at the same time there's not a lot of data to show how long this bear market would last, and at the same time how much more new blockchain, layer 1 blockchains will compete with Aurora, right? When it comes to markets itself, obviously you can buy this token from the popular exchange Get.io. If you guys want to use Get.io, please use the link in the description below to set up a Get.io account. As I said, you can buy not just Aurora but a lot of low market cap gems from Get.io, and tokens that eventually get listed on Binance and Coinbase also get listed on Get.io. So you can definitely take advantage of the 30% trading fee rebate by using the link in the description, right? Apart from Get.io, KuCoin is also a good exchange that has this token. Huobi Global, Uniswap version 2, as well as MEXC and Crypto.com are also good exchanges. I wouldn't really go below the Crypto.com exchange because there's a lot of price volatility as well as low liquidity on those exchanges, right? So the thing is, you can also see that there's a lot of good arbitrage opportunities. You can basically buy Aurora from Get.io at $1.30 and then sell it on Uniswap for $1.34, basically making a 4-cent profit. You can keep doing that again and again to make some really good gains. If you see, again, this is a weird anomaly. I'm not sure if this is a reliable exchange. Bitwell is currently listing this token at $9.66. I don't know if this is true. If this is true, and if you have used Bitwell before, then by all means buy this token from Get.io and then sell it on Bitwell to make a really good arbitrage profit. I don't think this is updated properly, but again, if this were to be true, you can take advantage of the arbitrage opportunity as well, right? So what's my final verdict on this token, guys? Aurora is a really good blockchain project. I've used it myself. It's very smooth. The transaction fees are quite low. It has a lot of dApps, and a lot of newer dApps are migrating from Ethereum to Aurora on a daily basis, and it is definitely a very strong contender for being a long-term good blockchain project. It definitely will be interoperable as well, and there's a lot of good things about this project. The tokenomics is the only bad thing about this project, but at the same time, this is a project that will get listed on Coinbase pretty soon, so you can expect this token to get listed on Binance as well, right? So I think a Coinbase and Binance listing is definitely imminent for this project, and you can definitely make some really good short-term gains, as I mentioned before, right? So now if you want to know how to basically get the news of a Coinbase announcement or Coinbase listing pretty soon, all I suggest you to do is, when it comes to Coinbase, you can basically go to the Coinbase Assets Twitter account, which is at Coinbase Assets, and here they mention announcements of new tokens that are getting added to their roadmap. So if you scroll below, you can clearly see that this is an example of a token like Seller, which we covered in our channel, being announced as a token that will be listed on Coinbase. They initially add this to their assets, and that's how they got listed, right? If you see, they made an announcement August 22nd on their tweet stating that Aurora and MXC, which is another token that we'll cover tomorrow, will get added to Coinbase Assets roadmap. So what roadmap is a list of tokens that Coinbase is actively considering to list on Coinbase. So when Coinbase adds a token on a roadmap, there is obviously no guarantee that the token will get listed on Coinbase, but 9 out of 10 times the tokens that get added to their roadmap do get listed on Coinbase, right? So this is a very important information that you need to have. You can clearly see that there's very little engagement for this post, only 64 comments, 104 retweets, and 323 likes for this post. So it seems like a lot less people are, getting these updates on a constant basis. This is one of the many sources where I get my information on potential new projects that get listed on Coinbase, right? So if you need to get ahead of other people to buy tokens way before they actually get listed on Coinbase, you can go to Twitter and follow Coinbase Assets, which is at Coinbase Assets, and you can follow them, turn on the notification, and make sure that you get their roadmap bookmarked on your tab, so that whenever they add a new asset, you get a notification right away, and you can follow their bookmark and buy the token from the nearest exchange possible, right? And as I mentioned, the nearest exchange that will easily list this token is Get.io. So if you don't already have a Get.io account, please use the link in the description. It will definitely be beneficial for you as well as myself to get for you to buy tokens on their exchange, and you can also get ahead of Coinbase, Binance, and everybody else to get the token that you want from Get.io at the fraction of a transaction fees, right? Again, this is just my opinion, guys, not financial advice. Please do your own research before you invest your hard-earned money on Aurora, right? Again, remember, guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.